Greetings, Weight Watchers and friends. It's Love with Fit to Love Me, and I'm coming to you with a cooking with love recipe video. This is a 4 SmartPoint Asian cracked slaw recipe. So you probably have seen this recipe out. I'm pretty sure, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure that Weight Watchers with Jessi posted it, MrsKristinG posted it, and I think someone else might have posted it, but guess what now? Love is posting it. Just because I'm in the kitchen making it. I have my video camera out for the bulk cooking thing. This is I'm actually gonna show you, I'm gonna show you the ingredients, but I'm actually making 2 batches of it now because I do freezer cooking. That means I make batches of food in advance and I put them in the freezer so that when I want to eat them and I don't want to cook, I can just pull them out of the freezer and have it ready for me. So that is what I'm making. I'm making about 8 portions of this, and let me show you what we have. The first thing that I use for my recipe is I use a mix of 97% lean turkey, which is the dark turkey, and then 99% lean turkey, which is the white turkey. This particular batch has 10 ounces of each. I have a coleslaw mix. It's different kinds of coleslaws mixed with broccoli slaw. This is 14 ounces of that. The onions and garlic, I just use to taste. So that's onion and green garlic and garlic. I usually use regular minced garlic, but I didn't feel like making it, so I just bought this. And this is pre-diced onion that I had in the freezer. So those are the fresh ingredients. It calls for some soy sauce, white vinegar, and sesame oil. I reduced the amount of sesame oil to reduce the number of points. It also calls for ginger. I use ground ginger because it's just more convenient, and I bought this, and so now I have it to use it. And then instead of sugar, I'm using Xyla. I get Xyla from Amazon. The recipe calls for, I don't know if you can see this, but a tablespoon of toasted sesame oil, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 14.5 ounces of coleslaw mix, 2 garlic cloves, 3 scallions, a tablespoon of white vinegar, a half teaspoon of ground ginger because I only have ground, and then a pound of cooked 99% fat-free turkey breast. So I just want to tell you how I'm gonna make this. Basically, first you brown the turkey, or I'm using turkey to reduce the number of points. So I browned the turkey. Actually, I seasoned it. So you're going to do that first. Then in the skillet, you're going to put onions, garlic, and coleslaw in with 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, toasted sesame oil. And when that all boils down, or when the vegetables get soft, then you're gonna add the meat and all the other ingredients, and it's all done. So it's really quick. Once you gather all your ingredients and brown your turkey or ground beef if you use ground beef, but in this recipe, like I said, I'm using turkey, then everything goes really quickly. So come on over to the stove and let's see how quickly it goes. Now remember, I'm gonna be doing 2 batches because I'm doing bulk cooking. Please excuse the mess. Like I said, I'm doing bulk cooking, so there's other food over there that I have going. All right, so let me just set this up and I'll be right back. Okay, so the first thing you need after you turn on the stove is a tablespoon of the toasted sesame oil. This gives it really good Asian flavor. Really good. I really wish I could afford more than 1 tablespoon, but points wise I really can't. So yummy. And you're going to saute the garlic, onions, and slaw in this. So here are the garlics. Here's the garlic. I'm a big garlic eater. I love garlic. So I'm putting more than is called for, which is why, one of the reasons why I bought this minced garlic. Garlic, onions, I'm a big onion eater. And slaw. And you're gonna let this, you're gonna cook this until the slaw softens. This recipe also calls for sriracha sauce, but I don't like spicy food, so I'm not using any sriracha. Okay, so it seems like it's softened. At least that one has. The broccoli slaw is kind of harder to soften, but. So now we're gonna add the soy sauce. That's 2 tablespoons. Like I said, it also calls for like maybe a tablespoon or so of sriracha. I'm not sure, but I don't use sriracha for hot sauce. Oops, 2 tablespoons, sorry. Oops, why is this spilling all over? Two tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of the Xyla, teaspoon of the Xyla, a half teaspoon of the ginger. It's a lot. Half teaspoon is a lot. Interesting. Ooh, ginger down. For ginger. That's a lot. Let me just mix this up a little bit. Flavors moving around, distributed. Smelling very good, nice and Asian-y. All right, and the vinegar, a tablespoon of vinegar, because we're pretty much done. Throw that tablespoon of vinegar on there. All right. And we're gonna add in the hamburger or the turkey. There you go. There you go. Mix well. Did I skip the scallions? I did. I must have skipped the scallions. Oh, man. Yeah, I was supposed to use green onions instead of regular onions. My bad. So it's not going to have the same flavor, but it'll be alright. We'll live. we will live. So that is it. That is the whole meal. That's it. Turn it off and serve it up. Okay, so I forgot the scallions because I used onions instead of green onions because the directions say call them onions instead of green onions. So anyway, I have these. No telling what I'm gonna do with them, and I'm kind of disappointed because you know the scallions really give it the Asian flavor. So I'm kind of disappointed, but you don't make that mistake. You do it the right way. Don't be like me. Do as I say, not as I do.